Look, one of the great things that TAFE is doing is being able to adapt its online learning to be a really useful and needed resource during this time. So we're seeing students from first year apprentices and students doing their work through school being directly impacted by teachers here at the heavy vehicle and light vehicle building behind me here on the Narromine Road. So whether it's doing electrical work with circuitry on computers, or whether it's learning about crankshafts on a computer screen, that delivery is continuing to happen and they're doing really well. TAFE is doing what it always does, and that's deliver really skills-based training and learning in a different way. Now, they're used to delivering to people from different parts of our region, and that continues. They're doing it with online and virtual learning now, but the delivery of the education is still happening, and they're planning towards a phased move back into face-to-face learning. But I tell you, they're doing some amazing things with virtual learning right now. Really exciting again to see delivery of things like business programs and also commercial cookery and hospitality being done in a completely different way, but a way that is still really beneficial to students. So online and virtual learning continues. For the business students, they're from all over the state, literally from Ballina to Burke and everywhere in between. Hospitality, a lot of local people that would normally be used to being in here, learning how to fold serviettes and what glasses to use with what wines and different beverages. And for commercial cookers, of course, they want to be in the kitchen, but they're all doing their bit slightly differently to make sure they get the learnings they need to commit to get through their certificates. And when we can actually get back to face-to-face learning, the ability to go straight back into, in some cases, the kitchen or the bar area or the classroom will be fantastic. Look, I think it's important to note that TAFE is able to do this, and it's been something that TAFE probably has pioneered this type of online learning in the past, and they're certainly learning themselves in how they're making things work now. So some of the things they're doing now will actually continue into the future, and that will mean a better delivery of service all round. Although face-to-face will return at some point, the lessons they've learnt as teachers have been invaluable during this time. So they're taking what is essentially a negative and turning it into a real positive, which is fantastic. I think people are looking for ways to move ahead and take some positives out of this. And if there are ways of doing that to create a better way of learning or teaching or driving your business in the future, I think people will take that opportunity, and TAFE is certainly one place where that can happen into the future.